Hello everyone, my name's Dave and I'm the developer of Seconds in Space. This is going to be a Let's Play video. I've chosen the Moderate 1 difficulty level and I'm playing on the map Variance 1. So there's only one start point on this map located here, and in this particular case it happens to be a plus coin, so I have to go there no matter what. So let's do that. Okay, so it looks like I'm up against the EMP bolt and the front EMP, so I'm going to start off the round as always. Okay, I'm going to prepare to move these two ships out of range, and I'm going to move them off to the side a little bit just because the front EMP is whatever ship a turret is pointing at, so I will command this ship to move out of range once it, as you can see, once it's recovered there. So, okay, gotta move this ship out of range because its health bar is getting so low. Now this turret has selected a new ship as its target. Okay, gonna move, oh, I just got EMP. Okay. Alright, the round is almost done. Okay, so got the coin. So now there's an option coin or minus life, so I think it's pretty obvious that having another coin would be much better than losing a life for no reason. So because everything else is equal in terms of the path lengths and whatnot, so I'm going to go to the plus coin. Up against the green orb that expands and temporarily reduces ship's health for a period of time. And both the group 1 and 2 turrets have that ability. So, as always, going to move these ships out of range. Going to try and avoid that the best I can. Okay, getting hit a little bit, but no big deal. These ships will recover. I just have to make sure to move them out of range because when they're affected by this ability, they do take a lot of additional damage. So, okay, doing pretty good overall. I know this one is affected, but I'm leaving it there just because it has the higher amount of health compared to many of these other ships. So, okay. Wouldn't really be able to do that on a harder difficulty level if it was a substantially harder difficulty level. So, plus coin, as we knew. So now the option is shop or minus life. So, again, don't really want the minus life. No real reason to go there. And the shop, well, we've got 2 coins, so it's a perfect time to go to the shop because we have all the coins actually on this map, so we can buy both items at the shop since shops contain 2 items, 2 rewards. So, okay. So up against the EMP bolt on a timer and the EMP mine, so I'll have to dance around those a little bit. So select these ships to move them out of range. And the turrets have selected new targets, so they're attacking these other ships. Okay. And that's got EMP'd, but that's not a big deal. So I'll also move these ships a little bit closer to being out of range, just so now that their health is getting a little bit lower, I can just move them out of range. And the turrets, as you can see, have selected new targets, so these ships are now safe because the turrets are attacking the high health ships. So, got EMP'd a little bit there, but not a big deal overall, so. Okay, so, look at this. So, plus life reveal, but we already actually know where the exit is. So we got pretty lucky, given that, you know, there's 4 possible exit points on this map at these 4 positions, and the exit happened to be at the first one that we went to, so the reveal won't do anything then because we already know where the exit is, but might as well get the life. And yeah, this is going pretty well, so yeah, this will be a pretty easy game to win, so just by pure luck, especially on this map because some of the possible exit points are just so close and the others quite far, so just got really lucky. Okay, so gotta watch the front EMP because we know exactly where that's going, whereas with the EMP mines we don't know 100% until they're, you know, now obviously that, you know, these ones are moving out so we know they're going to go in a straight line, but in advance before the the ability activates, we don't actually know where they're going to go, but with the front EMP, we already know exactly what's going to happen. So you can see it's about to activate. We knew exactly where that was going to go. And this ship is getting pretty low on health, so I should probably move that out of range. Move that back in. Okay. So a few ships got EMP'd again, not a big deal. So yeah, that went pretty well. So I think might as well play the map again and see what happens. So probably won't get as lucky. There's always a chance, but so okay, in this particular case, looks like the start point happens to be a plus life, so let's go there. And on this run, so far, we know that there's a purple bolt and the other EMP that is launched in a random direction rather than directly towards a ship. So we don't know until it's actually launched where it's going to be going. Is it going to be missing a ship? Is it going to be going directly towards one? It looks like it's going directly towards one. So I've got to move these ships out of range. Okay. Got to be especially careful. Oh yeah. Of the purple bolt and EMP. So if a low health ship like that almost got EMP'd, gets EMP'd, and then purple bolts come by, there'll be nothing that we can do to protect them. So now granted, that ship just got blown up, but not too big of a deal. So we do have 6 lives. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this ship is basically the only one at risk. So if I didn't move it, pretty good chance it would have gotten blown up, but did manage to move it out of the way. So okay, plus life. So back. So got that life. And looks like a plus life and a swap have become discovered. So I think what I'll do is I'll hold on to the swap and go towards this possible exit point. And it's actually kind of lucky again that the swap is here, because even if the exit is sorry, even if the exit is not here, there's a pretty good chance that it can get swapped over. May not happen, but so I'm going to go to the plus life. Okay, up against the group switch ability and the purple bolt ability. So going to have to watch what group each turret is to make sure to target the correct ones to get the bonus damage, since group 1 ships attacking group 1 turrets deals bonus damage, and group 2 ships attacking group 2 turrets deals bonus damage. So I gotta watch this ship here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, gonna move this ship out of range. Don't want it to get destroyed. Gotta watch this one. Okay, that purple bulb was almost gonna hit it, but it went beside it anyways, so. And again, should be trying to get the bonus damage if possible, so gonna move these out of range. Yeah, just cleared. I figured they would, so. But maybe I should have separated them out slightly differently, but I mean, it's just one of those things in the moment you have to pick something, and it's, you know, as long as it works pretty good, then everything will be fine. So, okay, plus life. So now the option is either shop or swap. So don't have any coins yet, which means that if I go to the shop, won't be able to buy anything and won't be able to return. But because the possible exit point is here, and it may have the exit, and if not, the swap is here, I'm already in pretty good shape. So I'm going to go to the shop just to advance forward. And from there, continue on. Okay, so in this particular case, because the group switch ability is there as well as the EMP, I'm going to try and take out these EMPs as quickly as possible. With the purple bolts, I didn't want to do that because basically the more turrets that are blown up at the same time that have the purple bolt ability, the more purple bolts there will be to deal with at the exact same time. And it just makes it harder. Whereas with an ability like the EMP, the faster that's taken out, just the less EMPs you have to deal with. So that's why it's important to look at what both turrets are, what both their abilities are, because it changes the strategy. So, you know, it's not necessarily a case where, oh, it's group switch and something else. It's always going to be the same thing. No, you have to look at both of them and see what it is. So, okay, so got to the shop, and yeah, so it looks like if we had coins, could buy either reveal or life, or I guess if we had 2, could buy both, but don't have any, so can't buy that. And no surprise that the exit's not here. Because there's 4 possible exit points, there's a 1 in 4 chance, so not super likely. So let's see, looks like a random has become discovered. So we already know where the swap is, so the random would be either minus life, minus coin, or plus coin. So on the one hand, what I could do is I could go here and here to see what's at this possible exit point, because there is a reasonable enough chance that the exit is there. And if not, I could use the swap, or I could use the swap right away. I was planning on using the swap right away, but now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, I have a lot of lives and everything. Yeah, I think I'll go here, and then go here, and then go from there. Okay, so up against the... can't remember what I call this one, but it launches towards the ship. It's kind of like the front EMP, but it reduces the health of ships temporarily. So just gotta be careful to try and move. Getting hit quite a bit. Since I'm playing on the moderate one difficulty level, I'm purposely not using a strategy that has high actions per minute. Like on the much harder difficulty levels, I mean, the harder it gets, the faster you have to click around, but there's a lot of different difficulty levels in the game, so if you're not as into the types of games where you click around really fast, as you can see, I'm not really clicking around too quickly and doing just fine. But as your skill level builds up, or if you're just into the types of games where you have to click around a bit faster, the harder difficulty levels are perfect for that. So okay, minus coin, so yeah, no big deal. I mean, already passed the shop, so coins don't really have any value anymore on this map. And okay, so minus life, I mean, that's not really where we'd want to go in terms of the reward minus life, but do have a lot of lives, and the fact that the possible exit point is right here, I think it's totally worth it to go here, even though a life is going to be lost. And then from there, if the exit isn't here, use the swap, and there's a pretty good chance I'll get swapped over, and if not, have to proceed to those points. So okay, up against the EMP and purple bolt, so have to be really careful of the low health ships. I mean, well, normally, I mean, all the time you kind of do, but just have to be really careful of them getting both EMP'd and then destroyed by purple bolts. So like that one, it got EMP'd and hit by a purple bolt, but thankfully its health bar was pretty high, so it's already taken a pile of damage because it was pretty close to, or at least full health, not very long ago, and you can see it already. So now this one's gotten EMP'd, so I have to be really cautious, as well as these others. See, that ship just got taken out. I managed to save the one, and yeah, I commanded that ship to move out of range. So okay, yeah, just kind of danced around that. Good. Okay, so just lost one ship, it looks like. So alright, so minus life. Okay. So yeah, I mean, the luck wasn't too bad on this. I mean, didn't get to the exit on the first possible exit point, which is not a surprise, but did get it here, so that's not too bad. And as I said previously, if it wasn't here, would have gone to the swap, and there's a pretty good chance we'd get swapped over, and if not, we just proceeded to the other possible exit point. So I'm going to go to the exit, and as long as I play at least decently here, it will be victory. Okay. So go in here. Gonna prepare to retract these ships. Yeah. Okay, now gotta watch these. So in this one, especially, its health is getting low, primarily because it's being hit by green projectiles. Okay. Probably pretty good at this point overall. Not too many turrets left, so all my ships will overpower them pretty easily. Almost there. Nice. Alright. So yeah, that went pretty well overall. yeah, I wasn't the most lucky, but certainly wasn't really unlucky. I didn't have to go to all the points, or it was more about 6. So. Yeah, so I mean it was pretty good, and yeah, played pretty good. Still have 6 lives left, so yeah. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what the gameplay is like. I'll be making some more Let's Play videos. I think I'll make some more just on different difficulty levels, different maps, that kind of thing, and probably just make a bunch of them, so give a good idea of what the game is like. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.